Good afternoon, everyone. Today we got a project of audio upgrade on this because I cannot hear this radio above 50 miles an hour because of the sound of how loud the pipes are. And I'll show you what we're going to switch it over to because these are 5.5 inch 2 ohm speakers, and I'm jumping up to 6.5 inch 4 ohm speakers, 300 watts maximum, 100 watts continuous. I have a Soundstream amp it's a 520, what the heck is it? Yeah, PN4.520D. And we'll be going over this. I'll be going through all the instructions. 6.5 by 5.5 adapters. I have the crimping tool with ferrules and everything in there so we can make the wires as a plug and play. And I have a Boss audio gauge amplifier installation kit. There we go. And also have a data cable to hook my cell phone to the radio, so I can use some copyright-free music to give you a test. So let's get started on this. This is going to be a heck of a deal, a heck of a mess. But I got to put the jack under, get this thing straightened up because I got to pull the seat off, the tank off, and the front's already been pulled off. If you want to check out 2 videos ago, I think it was, and I pulled the front fairing off and started working on it along with the LED lights. So let's get started on this thing. Yeah, I think, if I remember right, I get it just about right. And that's about it. That's all I need is just the the front up in the air. So yeah, make it simple for me. I don't need to do anything else to get it up any higher. And I just put it to the front a little bit so the back just sits down so it's a little more stable. So I'm also going to pop this bag off because I got to get into the side cover here because I'm going to pull the main fuse out of there, and yeah, there's this stuff I got to do. We'll see here. Auxiliary, that works good. Bass all the way up, treble all the way up, volume all the way up. So this should work out pretty good. It looks like I'll have to set it like this to offset it down towards the bottom so I can get my fairing back on. So let's pop this off and see where we're at. And a gasket. Good deal. Good deal. That's difference. Seems like pretty good. So let's stick these on here and see how they work. Fingers don't work, small screws. Well, them are not going to vibrate off very easy. careful because the fairing hits there. Might have to pop this out and make some modifications here. I'll take this top off. And then it should fit under there. Should fit under there just enough. So let's pop this off. Yeah, it's a little farther than I wanted to go, but it's got to be done. I have zip ties. I have a bunch of them. I don't know if I'm going to get this out of here. Yep. That's a bit of a struggle there. It's going to be fun getting that back in. Yep, it's coming out. Good for the cutting part. Let's clean the edges up. Get this in there and get it out of my way. Try not to cut anything. Oh, that wasn't too bad. We'll snug this up and then grab the other side. Yeah, that one's lined up. Looks like it can go up a little bit more. It's a little bit of a fight, but it'll go. Eventually. There we go. Yep, that'll work good. I'm going to have to push down on it a little bit, but that'll work. Pop this off before I get into anything. Pull the main fuse out. There we go. Let's see how good this works. It's supposed to be able to just push this up and pull it down. There we go. Wasn't too awful bad. I'll leave this here just in case it drips. Yeah, it smells like gas in here now. There we go. Yep. There we go. Yeah, I hope I can remember to plug all this stuff back in. Let's see, how does this come off? Power's on this side, so let's run her on that side. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie or zip strip it to there so it's not flopping around. I shouldn't have to put any wire loom up there, but I will put some up here and strap it in there. It is touching some metal down here. This bracket right here, it is touching that. So I will be, I will be putting that wire loom on there. Just fish it down through there. There's enough room for me to get it through there. Once I get this cut and set up. So one thing I wasn't thinking of is where I'm going to stick this thing. I guess I could push it to the side there. That wouldn't be too bad. That way I just have to pop that panel off. And all I'm going to do is put this underneath everything else. There, and that should give me enough room to get everywhere. I should be able to run it right up there. I get these at Harbor Freight. You know, they're like $1 a package or something like that. There's nothing to them. And if I made a mistake, it don't take nothing to take these off. Nothing at all. I want to keep these wires nice and straight because sooner or later I'm going to have to be back in here and don't want to have a problem with nothing. A little bit more. Yeah, it might be a little long on that. Yep, just a little bit long. Man, I love these things. I wouldn't even have known about these except for watching Sick Baggers, because he's the one that showed this. And he said he liked them, and I see why. Because they're simple and easy to use. Okay, there's the ground. That's good. So this only goes in one way. It goes in nice, so left and right. Okay, so it's got negative and positive. Boy, these these wires are thin. Okay, I am going to use some real heavy duty Velcro here. This will hold a lot of weight. I think it's like 50 pounds or something like that. Yeah, my scissors are getting dull. Same thing on the other side, and that should be good once I plant it down there. Just like that. There, I should, whoops, I'm gonna have to glue that back on. Negative goes here. Let's just plug this in here. Oh, wrong way, there we go. Set the ECM down. 40 amp fuse. We'll turn this on and see if it lights up. And it's powered. Hopefully this radio won't overpower the amp. Okay, I don't know if my phone is overpowering it, but I am going to shut this off right now because I'm going to put it to the radio and see if it'll go louder. And I might have to put another, I can't think of what it's called, in between these two because this might be a problem. So we'll see from here. 100 watts times 4 at 4 ohms. So, and then we're going to bridge it. So it'll be 260 watts times 2 at 4 ohms. So let's go with that. That should really kick it up. Yeah, it'll be in mono, but yeah, it's going to be friggin' loud. Okay, as I've been messing around with this radio, I got these things flipped upside down, or right where they should be. But you know there's no speakers here? Yeah, I blew them already. So a 300 watt speakers, this amp's too much for them. So I'm going to have to order me another pair. So let's put this all back together except for the speakers and the fairing. And then I'll come back to it, finish it up another day. So let's get this back together. And then when the speakers, new speakers come in the end of the week here, when I order them, I'll probably order them tonight. They'll be here in a couple days. And then we'll put this in, or finish up the rest of it. So I'm going to have to go with like about 500 watt speakers. Because, yeah, 300 watt was not enough. It says it's rated for 300 watts, but that never happened. So that's okay. That's why I buy stuff from Amazon, because the return policy is a wonderful thing. Okay. Yeah, life happens. You just move on. Not concerned about it. We'll just get more. All I'm going to do is, I'm just going to start it here and then just run it through. Just push it on through. This stuff works pretty good. I use it all the time on everything. Just a little extra added protection, I guess. And sometimes you got to fight with it a little bit. That's all on. Okay, let's put the tank on without knocking anything off or breaking anything. It would be nice if this thing wasn't over half full of gas, but, well, I tried to run it out, but it's just too cold. Careful, don't scratch paint on anything. There we go. Yeah, I only got one finger. It's not too bad. Click. Okay, what have I got unhooked? Got something unplugged here someplace. There we go. Okay, I had a wire that I didn't plug in, so that's all taken care of. So let's put the seat on now and fight with that a little bit. Yeah, because that's a fight a little bit. Yeah, I'm still fighting with the seat a little bit, but like I said, it's still new. Seat is on. Okay, so now I just got to go order some speakers, and hopefully they'll be here in a couple days. Okay, it's been several days since I ordered the speakers, got the speakers in, and put them all in, put everything all back together, and all the video that I recorded is gone. So I made a mistake, but that's life. So anyhow, I'm going to finish up the video now. So what I got was DS18 speakers. I got them from Amazon. They were, for the pair, I think they were just under 100 bucks or somewhere around there. Yeah, just under 100 bucks. I went with the 8 ohm, 400 watt. I went with the 8 ohm because they'll be able to take a little bit more, 400 watts each. And what the problem was on the other speakers, it was 300 watts for the pair. And it never said per the pair, but that's what it ended up being. That's the only thing I could figure out why it blew like that. So whatever. Anyhow, let's give this a test. This is loud. This is quite loud. I already took it for a ride. Yeah, I can hear it. And it's not even full volume. So there you go. I don't know how loud that was. I don't know if it picked up in the mic or not, but it still does distort if I go too high. I got to turn the volume of the bass down. I'm still playing around with that. I think I'm going to have the bass down quite a bit because it's got a lot, or good enough bass for me, because flying down the road at 65 miles an hour, bass is not going to make a difference. So I have more projects coming up. These grips, they're shot. I think they're original grips, but they're all sticky and they're all wore off. So that's going to be coming up in the next couple of days when I get to that. So this is going to be the end of my video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for when the next video is released. Everybody have a good evening, and we will see you on the next video.